Hello and welcome to round 2 of the Brighton charity Joust with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And so today we have got Vince on the left playing Martell Kraken, and on the right we have James Walmsley, Wamma, playing Tyrell Alliance. So you may or may not know about James's deck. So James's deck was crowdfunded, and basically you could donate towards the charity. And depending on how much you donated, it would let you choose a certain number of cards to go in Wamma's deck. So it's safe to say this is probably not the most optimal of decks, as can be seen from his setup.
That's a risky setup.
Yeah, so he had already mulliganed, and he showed us his hand, which didn't have anything worthwhile in it. So yes, unfortunately, Wamma's setup on this game isn't brilliant. I'd be surprised if Vince isn't running March. So Varus is probably going in the bin, and Wamma's setup is for nothing. Or not, even. Okay. So, plot-wise, interesting choice, do you think, from Vince?
Yeah, maybe he's not running an aggressive Martell deck. I know he's actually running a very aggressive hand-stripping deck.
Oh, right, okay.
Before resetting himself with Varus.
So Vince's deck isn't one of the achievement decks as such. It's more of a try-hard deck in this tournament then.
It's not really a try-hard deck. It's trying to do something different that we haven't really seen in 2nd edition.
Okay.
And that is a deck that just gets rid of all your cards in the hand and just keep the pressure on that way.
Okay.
There was a certain combination I know that he wanted to try and get off.
Yeah.
That's Orphan the Green Blood and the Coastal Reaver.
What does Coastal Reaver do?
Coastal Reaver, when the Coastal Reaver enters play, your opponent chooses a card in their hand and put it on top of their deck.
Okay.
So I think you might get to see the combo in this game, so I won't say too much.
Okay, well, we'll have to look forward to that then, I guess. So Wamma's setup then, he had the Varus already, and he's used 7 of his gold to play for a Butterbumps and a Housefront Knight, which was used to discard the Bastard Daughter, just to, I guess, stop, losing cards from his hand with that. Vince there, kneeling 2 Desert Scavengers to pay for an Orphan of the Green Blood, and bestowing it for 1. Wamma's just pointing out that you could use the reducer there to help pay for the Bastard Daughter.
Good Samaritan. Achievement unlocked.
Yeah. So pointing out an opponent's missed trigger is a way of, getting achievement points. So yeah, Wamma's got that one there. I'd like to say that Wamma points out about 10 different things. Oh, right, okay. So, they both drew their cards. And then Vince was like, oh, I think I forgot to draw cards, and has drawn 2 more. So I've been back and checked this, and unless I'm really mistaken, which it's a possibility, it's me, but it does appear that he draws twice. So he thought he'd forgotten to draw after he'd finished his marshalling, drew, and then, yeah. So I think he's got 2 more cards than what he's supposed to have.
Did he draw up from his setup? Well, he must have done.
Yeah, I went back and checked, like I say, and it looked like he did. Yeah. I don't know what else really to say with that.
Because he didn't have that many cards in hand after marshalling, 2 cards?
Yeah, I counted up the cards and it looked like he had the right amount. So, I don't know.
I'm sure our viewers can tell us.
Yeah, like I said, I did go back and look, but I could have been mistaken.
But it looks like Wamma discarded false plans.
Oh no, what does that do?
It means basically he has to discard 2 cards at random himself.
Oh, that sucks. And there was a Dragon's Tail in there as well. I bet he wanted that. And then
Butterbumps. They got the insight from Butterbumps. So it's kind of a bit like a reverse without his beard.
It is a bit, really, isn't it?
Discard 2 cards to draw 1.
But yeah, that's not brilliant. Like I said, I think that Dragon's Tail especially he would have wanted.
Yeah, that, like I said, that goes in with Vince's strategy of getting rid of the cards from your hand. And I think James knows this.
Got a power challenge there from the Orphan, which went unopposed, but nothing to take. And then an Intrigue. Why did Wamma get a power there?
I don't know. What happened? What's occurring?
And maybe that was Dom. Yeah, it was Dom. Yeah,
cool.
so Wamma winning Dom there. Taking the power for that. And then using Varys to reset the boards.
Cool.
So it's 1-1.
Wamma didn't do a military challenge?
Didn't need to, I guess.
No, I'm thinking...
Didn't want to risk vengeance.
It would be the bastard daughter. More than anything, I'd have thought.
Yeah, what was that card that you just played? The event?
Where? What? Who?
In the discard pile? Wamma?
I don't know, I can't see it from here. Or did you play it or scrap it to reserve?
Oh, it might have been scrapping to reserve.
He's only got a reserve of 5.
This is true. Okay.
Interesting round 1. Round 2, we start again.
Yeah, it feels like it.
James has no economy. Vincent has a blood orange grove.
Yes.
And it's 1-1.
It does feel like a brand new round, doesn't it? A brand new game even. Oh, okay, 2 big gold plots.
You know, for someone that hates Late Summer Feast, he doesn't mind playing them as soon as he can, does he?
He does actually say, I hate this plot.
It's just a thing he says. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't believe it. We know that he loves it.
I feel like you're tormenting him deliberately here.
Definitely not. He probably doesn't even watch the videos anymore.
Of course he does. He's our loyal patron.
Of course he does. He's going to be so proud of his performance, I'm sure.
Of course. He did quite well in the end, actually, in the tournament, didn't he? Was he like, what, 3-2 or something?
That's disappointing for Wamma. I'm disappointed in him.
Considering he's having to play...
He should have done better than that. He's playing Tyrell and he didn't win it. Ridiculous.
Don't be a naughty word. Considering the deck has been given.
Been given? He chose half of it.
No, there was like, what, 50-odd cards that were chosen for him?
Yeah, he could be playing a 75 card deck, but he's choosing to play 80-something.
It's because he was trying to, you know, make it good.
You can't polish a turd.
I just need to comment on what's happened. So he played the event where you pay 2 to gain 5 gold as his limited for the round.
Yep.
But then basically Wamma says, can I take a take back? And Vince is like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So he brings that back to hand and gets rid of the gold and basically pays for Varys completely.
Cool.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had 12 gold because of trading. That was
He
it.
did.
So yeah, another Varys out on the board. But he has played a Pleasure Barge, which means he's going to be getting 1 less gold per turn unless he does find another limited to cancel that out.
I don't think he has too many more economic options. You know, 2 Late Summer Feast might be the extent of his econ.
That is pretty much all of his econ. So he's paid there for, is that Garland?
It is.
And bestowed him 1. So he can use this 1 then to increase the strength of another character by 2. And that includes himself.
Although he will lose the strength by spending the gold.
Yeah. So Green Blood Trader there for 2.
Don't forget Dawn.
And we've also got Dawn out. So this is when you lose a challenge. You've got the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose one to draw and the other one goes to the bottom of your deck.
Fun, fun, fun.
What do you think of Dawn? It's 4 cost, isn't it?
Yep.
You like it?
Sure. It's really efficient.
Do you not think it's a little bit expensive?
I don't know. You play Gates of Winterfell to maybe draw a card around. Now, feasibly, you'd lose at least 1, maybe 2 challenges around.
Yeah. Is it only on attack or is it like attack or defense?
When you lose a challenge.
Okay.
So maximum you can trigger it, 6, 7, 8 times depending on extra challenge shenanigan.
Mm.
So you get to draw a lot of cards. Not only that, you get to choose from 2 cards. So it's quality draw as well from the top 2 cards every single time. So it gives you a lot of control over what you have, and you can do chump attacks into, as long as there's no significant drawback of doing so, you can do chump attacks and draw off it. It's just really efficient, I think.
Okay.
And it gives you +1 reserve on top of that.
Oh, I was going to say, because you must get a lot of cards in hand otherwise. Because at the moment, his reserve is only 5, but I guess +1 with the with Dawn. So I just want to point out that Wamma passed his challenges. Vince has gone with an intrigue from Green Blood Trader, which was unopposed plus claim of Bob's Warhammer, and then a power with the Orphan and Littlefinger, which was blocked by Garland, though Vince still won the challenge. And yeah. So it's now 3-1 to Vince. And Wamma here deciding not to trigger Varys, I think.
His board is actually not bad compared to Vince's.
Mm.
And you have to bear in mind Wamma has negative economy on the board.
This is true.
So if he reset, he's in a poorer position. Especially having spent his economy plots. So not wise to trigger Varys. Maybe let Vince grow the board a bit.
Mm. Or let Vince be scared to grow the board a bit, as it may be.
Do you know who Vince is?
Yeah. He's a French dude.
Do you know what he's achieved in the game?
I do not.
He's a melee champion.
Is he?
He got a champion card somewhere in the works.
Is it one that was in first edition, or is it one that's a new one being made?
A new one, I believe.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen anything about it, but he is owed a champion card, I believe.
When was it he won?
Some
Some melee thing.
He won some melee thing. I'm not sure when, but he definitely won something.
Okay. Right, plot sense. So we've got Heads on Spikes from Vince and Battle of Blackwater from Wamma. Is that the one that removes all your dupes, or is that the one where you can't defend if you're full?
It removed dupe.
It's the removing dupes one. It's obviously working well for him. I think that was one of the that one was the one that Callum Gillespie gave him, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Bloody old Callum, giving him a useless thing.
Meanie.
I think Vince won the 2013 European Melee Champion.
Oh, okay.
That's what he was. So that's Starlight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know he was a melee king.
And we all know another
him.
Starlight Melee Champion, Lewis.
We do, yeah.
Who has a champion plot card.
Yeah, one of our new patrons as well. Thanks, Louise.
He's a nice lad, really.
He's all right. I think the first time I ever actually met him was at Euros last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice guy, like Louise.
So we've got Vince, the champion, on the left against James. Has he ever won anything?
He won the Northampton Regional.
He did win the Northampton Regional with Builders, but that's not really, a big tournament.
I don't know, it's pretty big.
He did alright at Starlek.
When did he come at Starlek?
Pretty high up. I think he got to the
top 100
semi-final, didn't
right?
he? Top 100, possibly. Not like us.
Yeah. That was a wipeout, wasn't it? Actually, no, didn't you draw right at Starlet? Am I misremembering this completely?
I did alright at everything except Starlet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I played the same deck that I played about 2 or 3 months previous. A UK national.
Okay, so why am I here playing? Is it Arasokart? Cart? The one where you pay 2 to discard an ally from play?
Yeah.
Have I got the name right?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Kind of.
Oh.
It's Sir Aris.
Is that not what I said?
I don't know. If you did, I missed the Sir. I can't hear everything,
Well, you are literally deaf.
And what has Vince played this round?
Starfall Cavalry?
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Although I suspect he only drew one card from it.
Shh. I'm just really happy that I got the name of Oak.
Wamma keep pointing out Vince's missed triggers.
He is, yeah. Vince basically forgets Dawn almost every single challenge. So if you were able to get your achievements more than once, I think in this game, Wamma would, not exaggerating, would have got it about 10 times. Wow. Just for Dawn. You know,
I also played Vince at this tournament. And he forgot Dawn a few times, but not as many as that.
Yeah, he forgets it almost every time.
Although, just to be mean, I winterfelled some of his challenges where he might get Dawn. So, you know.
It's fine, he would have forgotten anyway. Oh.
Is that Lyseni Pirate?
Well, it's a character.
Good spot, Rebecca.
Well, it's in like, I feel like Wamma's struggling for characters as is.
Oh.
So Vince has had his challenges. Got a power challenge here coming from Garland. Reminding for Dawn. And that power challenge is going through unopposed plus claim. And then I think Wamma's going to take Dom here with Varys. Yeah, takes Dom with Varys. Rather than letting Vince draw another card, I guess. And not triggering Varys' turn, which makes sense. Okay, so Wamma did quite well out of that turn. It's now 5-3 up. I'd be quite pleased with that.
Sure.
And looking like Vince needs to discard. He's got Ahead of the Tide in his hand there.
Yeah, maybe initiative is important to Vince.
I wonder what the Kraken's there for, because I don't think we've seen him play any Kraken cards yet, have we?
Coastal Reaver.
Oh yeah, the combo you wanted.
Is an important part of what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And some other squid cards. Like you say, Ahead of the Tide is there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of discard from hand mechanics there. So you've already seen the Heads on Spike. We've seen Bastard Daughter. He does one Coastal Reaver.
Mm.
You've got Newly Made Lord in his hand that he's discarding to reserve. And he's discarding a Coastal Reaver as well.
Okay. Yep.
He also runs False Spring, the Winter Plot.
Oh, that's when we discard 3, draw 2?
You reveal 3, and then you choose which one to discard. Well, your opponent chooses which one.
Okay.
I'm not making it very clear. You make your opponent reveal 3.
We'll find out.
And then you yourself decide. Here we go, False Spring.
Okay, so got False Spring, Interfirst, No Winter. So Wamma's going to reveal 3 cards from his hand, and Vince is going to take one from it. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And when you say take one from it, I mean discard.
Well,
not take for himself. Let's just be absolutely clear.
Fine.
Ahead of the Tide.
Oh, okay. So Ahead of the Tide, meaning Vince is going to be able to choose or not.
Well,
judgment that.
I've never seen Ahead of the Tide hand judgmented before.
Maybe James really wants to go first. Apparently he does really want to go first. So False Spring is going to trigger, I guess. And that's the Jade Sea, Drummond and the Silent Sisters, I believe.
Yep, the Drummond and the Silent Sister.
And getting rid of the Sisters. So yeah, so no characters in hand. But the Econ I think he'll be happy about. Is that +1 or +2?
Drummond is +1.
And you can kneel it and sack it to get rid of a location, right?
Yes. Or printer cost 3 or lower.
So Wamma only gets 2 gold this round because of the -1 from the Pleasure Barge. So he's basically using his 2 gold to pay for the Drummond.
Where Vince has a nice full hand of things to play.
And
he's got, 6 resources potentially play out. So he can get a full coster out. Doesn't mean to say, though, he can win a military challenge.
Yeah, the Starfall Cavalry, what cost is that? That's
6.
6, isn't it? So that's going to stay out. The other 2 will be going.
Yeah.
Whereas Wamma's going to keep all 3 of his.
Yep. The Wamma will have temporary board advantage, but he's got no cards in hand. He's having to do that thing where you fold your arm because you've got nothing to do.
And he's got 2 cards left.
He's got 2, but you can't shuffle 2 cards effectively.
Oh, okay, King's Road. I mean, Vince's going to get something big out.
Game changer. He could get 2 forecasters out.
Oh.
He's going to get rid of Wamma's hand.
So, this is going to go back to hand, but he's playing it out now anyway. Wamma obviously doesn't give a crap about what one goes on the top of his deck. And because Coaster River's gone back to hand, Vince is going to be able to do that again next turn. So we've got the military here coming through from Garland. Defending with the Starfall Cavalry. Losing the challenge. Yep.
Doesn't need to be reminded.
Yeah.
If you can set your back row, Dawn can just feed you cards, and as long as you can reset the board at some point, you will be just fine.
You know what? The amount of draw that Vince has had already from Dawn, I was a bit sceptical at first of Dawn because I was like, that's a lot of money to be paying for a location that just draws your cards. But actually, the amount of cards you're getting.
You know what? These 4-cost locations are bonkers. I'm telling you. Like Dawn, you can trigger it. Plenty of times around.
Is there no limit?
There's no limit. So you just keep triggering it every single round. Fine, that's super efficient, really good. High tower, you bring someone into play on a phased basis and you get a gold and a card. So, that's really pretty good. It's just, just seems better than the old 4-cost location.
No, back in the old days.
Back in the old days. Lanny Harrenhal at least is, more challenge based, which I'd prefer. Because Dawn and Hightower are just efficient, aren't they? They're just good. They just do things that are good. I don't have 4-cost locations that do things in challenges.
Are you okay, honey?
Yes, I'm ranting. All right.
I can see.
at least Winterfell, it impacts the challenges somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lanny Harrenhal impacts challenges somehow.
Yeah.
Who else has got 4-cost location? Tyrell and Martell, the bullshit. Yeah, we know that.
Why did Wamma just have to get rid of his Davos? Is it because of something that Vince discarded?
What did Vince discard?
I don't know.
Oh, was it false plans again?
Maybe.
Maybe it's something like when it is discarded, do a thing.
Let's research.
Yay, this is fun. I'm researching on my phone.
Well, at least you're not watching the football or I'm meant to be commentating.
Pipe down. I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah, deal with.
You focus on the match.
I am. The match. Like the football match or the game.
No, the match game.
The match game. Okay.
Wamma match game.
I'll focus on the Wamma match game. So, Vince is pretty set for his back row here. Wamma is basically cancelling out the pleasure bard of the Dromond. So, if Vince decides, oh look, I don't have any characters, let's Valar, which personally I feel is a likely thing to happen if he has it, then Wamma's basically back to square one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't false planned unless Vince did it as a challenge action with 1 gold.
Oh, okay.
So false planned the reaction after it's discarded for injury claim.
Oh. I wonder why Davos went them. So we're just looking through the discard piles there to see what events they've both got. Wamma has a Dragon's Tail, a Hand's Judgment. He had... oh gosh, what else do you have in there? I think he's got 4 events in there, basically. I can't remember what they all were. Vince tried to use the Head of the Tide, and Wamma used the Hand's Judgment to cancel that.
Because what it does, you also get to draw a card. So add 3 to your initiative, and then you draw a card.
Okay.
But, it's a cantrip, it replaces itself. So Vince is just doing it, not because he wanted the initiative.
Or he might have wanted the initiative, play out the Reaver and put cards back on the top of the deck.
He would have won initiative because he has a King's Road. So 4 against 4. I think because ahead of the tide,
yeah.
the drawing of the card may be conditional upon winning initiative.
Right, okay.
That would have been nice. Drawing him an extra card.
What's that card?
Dragon Tail.
I don't... Oh, no, that's when we get your extra gold.
Ah, the bounty.
Yeah. And then this is...
Maya. Huge sagging breasts.
I was going to make a mum joke then, and then I felt like it was really inappropriate, so I decided not to.
Do you even know what I'm talking about when I talk about the...
Yeah, it's a flavour text, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It probably doesn't even say huge sagging breast, but that's what I remember it as, so I'm going with it.
Okay. Good for you, dear. Alright, so, anywho, Wamma there sitting on 3 gold, which I'm assuming means that he doesn't really have anything in hand he can marshal.
He's just crying on the inside.
Probably. He doesn't have a lot of cards. I should have given him counting coppers instead of what I gave him.
What did you give him?
I gave him Thoros.
Thoros?
Well, my reasoning being was I thought he's got renown, so like help him along the game. But also I thought he's going to have so many one-offs. Maybe Thoros will be able to like, you know, save someone good if he got Vallard.
Oh, I see.
So I thought I was being helpful.
I see. Yeah.
And we've got this little dude here brought in from the discard pile.
Halfdane escort.
Yeah, well, marshalled, I should say.
Escort? Maybe.
I don't know, something along those lines.
Because they can be marshalled from the discard pile.
Yeah.
So that's nice, as long as there's three or more plots in your used plot pile.
Which there definitely is. And then we're using the rest of the gold there for a Greenblood Trader. I'm not sure if he actually needs more card draw, but it's like he's going for it.
I mean, I'm fairly obsessed with drawing cards.
This is true.
I feel like if I ever play Dawn, I'll never go back.
Okay, I need to make sure you never ever play Dawn then, because I don't like you playing Martell, it's scary.
Dawn just seems like it could be really nice.
Okay.
Maybe I could play like Martell, False Banner, whatever, and just have Dawn and that's it, and then play just... No, that's really bad in a Breaking Tide meta, isn't it?
Yeah.
Play loads of non-loyal cat. Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
Ignore that.
Power! Nil to defend. Wamma wins the challenge. Viper's Eyes.
Wonder why you know to defend.
Oh, right. So Wamma's like, wait, I'm not letting you do that yet. I want to play my Dragon's Tail, I think. Is it Dragon's Tail? No, it's not Dragon's Tail.
Like Elena's Cunning.
Elena's Cunning?
But it's not. Or is it? I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Oh, this is the one. I remember what it is. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where Vince names something and Wamma can't search for that thing.
Yes, it's Elena's Cunning.
Okay.
And Wamma as first player has first reaction.
So he's playing Elena's... But surely, like, Vince is just going to say, like, events, and then Wamma can't get an event, and that means he can't play it from the discard.
Just get a character.
Yeah, but then the character will be discarded, surely.
Has Wamma got a hand? Got anything else in hand?
No, it's not got anything else in hand.
That's funny. Maybe Wamma could...
So Vince said no attachments. And Wamma's basically saying the only reason he did it was because he wanted to get something crap out of his deck to make the deck smaller so he might draw something good.
Ruby of Valor. Ruby of Valor.
But because Vince said attachments, he can't get the attachments out of his deck, and that's what he wanted to take out. So in the end, he's going for...
Obella?
No, the... Hightower Spy?
I guess he doesn't run false plans himself then.
Is this Hightower Spy?
Old Town Informant.
For God's sake.
That's just terrible. That's Jackie, Old Town
I know,
Informant.
I always forget which one Jackie is. So he decided to go for that one, his reasoning being in case he finds the flea bottom.
Seemed good.
It seems unlikely.
How many flea bottoms does he run, I wonder?
God knows. He put the deck online actually, didn't he?
He did.
With a song!
Yes. Would you like to sing it for our loyal Patreons?
Actually, now you've reminded me, You owe Meatloaf a song.
No.
Yeah? You told Meatloaf in Discord you were going to sing for him like months ago.
Didn't.
You did.
Did not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this.
I'm sure you don't.
This never happened, I'm pretty sure of it.
Uh-huh.
Meatloaf, as in the real Meatloaf.
Yes, Richard, the real Meatloaf. No, the Meatloaf who's one of our loyal viewers. And patron.
No, that didn't happen. Fairly sure that did not happen.
Meatloaf is going to watch, comment on the video, and then you're going to need to sing for the next one.
He's not. So, we've got things going on here. Really important things going on that we need to talk about.
I don't know how important they are, but we'll go through anyway. So, the challenges happened.
Unbridled generosity.
Wamma decided he wanted to play his unbridled generosity to bestow the pleasure barge, Dawn, and the Dromond, because he could. And then he also used Dragon's Tail to draw a couple of extra cards as well.
He's just naveled trade routes.
That's like the worst thing to navel. Oh dear.
Sadness.
You think Wamma's crying on the inside?
Yes. You know what he should have done?
What?
He should have played Battle of Aqua. So that way he'd have an extra gold.
You're an idiot.
Why am I an idiot? Seemed good to me.
So Wamma's played a pleasure barge. And that let him draw 3 more cards. So he's got a hand again. And he's put Motley on the...
House-Dane Escort.
We think House-Dane Escort. But not marshalling anything else because he only has 1 gold left. Which is sad. I feel like he's struggling a lot for economy in this game.
Yep.
But he's winning 8-1 actually, so I can't be...
Yeah, shut up, James. Stop complaining, James.
Yeah, James. What are you moaning about, James?
God's sake, James.
Oh, crap. Okay, so Orphan of the Green Blood is out with Bestow 3.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh, Iron Mines.
Is he going to do the thing? I don't think he can afford to do the
can't
thing
at the moment, can
unless
he?
he uses the King's Road.
You could only do the thing once.
Sometimes once is all you need.
Not when Wamma's got that many cards in hand.
He just played a pleasure barge, so...
Okay, so power. And also... oh, this is Dawnish Revenge.
Yeah.
Which means that somebody has to defend. And it's also one of the achievements. So the achievement to play the house event.
Wow.
So there was a selection of events from each house that is not normally played. So, for example, what's the Greyjoy one? Ours is the Old Way, the 4 gold event. Yeah, and then Dawnish Revenge, and like basically quite a few events that just people don't play. Oh, that was a good draw. Good intrigue claim. It's a claim of the...
Was that intrigue claim?
Oh, no, that's not intrigue claim.
I thought that was
Motley.
Motley.
Oh, that's a Motley claim. There we go, that's Motley claim. And also... Oh, we're still in reactions, aren't we? Yeah, so Motley made him kneel. Sorry. My God, I'll get there in the end. Dawnish Revenge caused the House-Dane Escort to kneel. Because he's now as a defender, Motley triggers, discarding the Viper's Eyes from hand. Then, as a reaction to losing, Dawn lets him draw 2 cards, choose one, and put one in his hand, one at the bottom of the deck.
Thoros.
Yeah, there's my Thoros. And then the actual power claim as well. And then we've got Vince there doing Intrigue with the Greenblood Trader, taking my Thoros from hand, and Orphan of the Greenblood doing a power there. And then I think it was Ty for Dom. I believe, maybe, or was it Vince's Dom? Maybe Ty. Whatever the case, it's 8-4 at the moment. Wamma's like, Richard Walker made me play this plot.
Well, fuck you too, Wamma.
I'm sure Wamma appreciated it, really.
I'm sure he did.
Why did you give him that plot? That's the worst plot.
What are you talking about? It's an amazing plot.
But
It's at least the 6th best plot in the game.
Yeah, but he doesn't have like Valar or anything.
Well, I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to get Valar, was he?
Why not?
Because no one's going to give him Valar.
I'd have given him Valar.
You gave him that shit. I bet he'd have preferred Valar to that crap you gave him.
Look, Rebecca, you need to understand these things.
Yeah, I do understand these things.
You just don't appreciate pure
quality.
Wamma
hates this plot enough that he's actually put his middle finger up to you on camera. That's how much he dislikes this plot.
I thought he hated Late Summer Feast more.
Well, you know what? At least Late Summer Feast was useful.
Oh, Croft might be useful. You just wait.
With what? With what?
Vince is going to mark something big, I'm telling you.
What ifs? What ifs? So, Wamma's only marshalling was that Shandy Stone thing, which has now been knelt using the ship rope. So, yeah.
Coastal Reaver.
Oh. Okay, Reaver means we're putting a card on the top of his deck. There we go. Still got, what, 4 cards in hand there, I think? Power! Because why not? I'm going to use the Orphan there to defend.
Whoops. Doesn't want to trigger Muttley.
But I believe Wamma still wins. So Dawn, he's going to deck himself at this rate. Look at his draw pile.
Wouldn't it be funny if Vince finally caught up to Wamma on power total and then lost in cards in deck?
Yeah, I mean it could happen if they go to time.
Could.
I mean I don't know how long they spent like shuffling and mulliganing and all that kind of thing at the beginning of the game. So
I mean I don't know if anyone's figured the combo out yet, but basically it will involve Greenblood Trader bringing the Coastal Reaver back to hand, playing the Coastal Reaver to put Wamma's card back on his deck. Greenblood Trader with Coastal Reaver back to hand.
Greenblood Trader.
Greenblood Trader, what is it? Orphan of the Greenblood. Alright, whatever.
No, I like your version. I'm interested to see how the Greenblood Trader is going to bring Coastal Reaver back to hand. Oh, it's okay, honey.
I hadn't finished explaining the combo and I can't think of what it was now. So I guess I'll have to just figure it out.
So the Orphan of the Greenblood, using that trigger, bringing Coastal Reaver back to hand, playing it back out again, doing it repeatedly to make Wamma discard all his cards?
Yeah, but then the Orphan of the Greenblood had to bring itself back to hand, right? Can it do that? So you can play it out again with more gold, so you can do the Coastal Reaver thing again. But the funny thing I was going to say is, if it did go to time and there were tied on cards in deck, he's just making Wamma fill up his own deck, not let alone decking himself.
That's true, actually.
So he really would lose.
But on the good hand... On the good hand? That's not a phrase, is it? What am I trying to think?
Which is the bad hand?
On the good side... No, I don't know. I don't even know what the phrase is. I'm going crazy. The little Abella bird, the one that looks like she's poking her head out from the side of the
one
pillar.
that looks like a cross between you and Isian.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she does. She looks oddly like a mixture of you and Isian. It's really strange and bizarre, and I hate it. It's really odd.
I'm not really sure how to respond to that. But anyway, that's what Vince took from Wamma's hand then for Intrigue Claim. So that meant that Wamma stole a power from Vince.
Heh.
So Wamma was quite pleased about that.
Vince is starting to catch up.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? But then again, I guess that's what happens when your opponent has no cards on the board. Or barely any in hand. After being given a shitty plot like, Battle of Oxcross.
You need to learn.
Barge me.
Yeah, I'm going to shoulder barge you. Although hilariously,
what a brute.
The first snow of winter, ahead of the tide. Does that let him win initiative again?
Yeah, I think this is where we're going to get the combo. Okay.
The one's got what, 3 cards in hand?
Yeah. Oh my god, he's going to have enough gold.
Not for long.
He's going to have enough gold.
He's going to do it. Vince must be so happy.
He's going to... he's going to do it.
He's like, all right, you mug. I've got you here.
Okay. Are we ready? Bring the Reaver back to hand. 3 to play him out. Wamma's helping him keep count of the gold. Bring it back to hand, play him back out. Same again. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, let's blow up Shandy Stone as well.
Wamma's like hiding it under his arm. He's like, I don't have anything.
Well, he's just been pummeled there, hasn't he?
Kneeling the Dromond. Oh, Wamma, you poor sod. So then Vince is like, right, straight on to our challenges. And Wamma's like, hey, wait, I've not marshalled yet. Oh, dear. And the thing is, that bloody thing has come back to hand.
A card?
No, he's not got it. No, that... Wait a minute. What? Oh, that would be the card that got blown up, wouldn't it? That'd be the Shandystone, right?
Oh, no, because that goes into the discard pile.
Oh, I don't know.
But Wamma's past marshalling with no action. Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, there's Shandystone in the bin over there. You can see it.
Okay. I'm not sure that card is them. I don't think he should have a card. So, yeah, just the power of the newly made lord there. Oh, maybe he does have a card. Oh, it's the Motley.
Yeah, which
that was after the first snow, wasn't it? I remember.
Well, Wamma's still winning.
So why did Wamma have to discard that Motley from hand? Are they doing something wrong with that event?
What event?
The event where you discard something from hand.
What do you mean?
Then again, Wamma would pick it up, wouldn't he?
You'd hope so.
Yeah, like... Because Vince is playing something which is making Wamma discard a card from hand right near the end.
Oh.
Which he's done a couple of times now.
It might have been false plans again.
Yeah, but I thought you said that was after an intrigue.
Yeah, but it also has a challenge with action where the opponent discard a card randomly.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that must be what it is then. So we've got trading to Late Summer Feast.
For someone that hates Late Summer Feast, who played it now 3 times in one game.
Yeah, but look what's going to happen.
There's something comical about the way Vince picked it up and then just puts it down again.
Oh no! Do you think Wamma's just crying inside? But the thing is, right? So Wamma's got no cards. He's got no fucking draw plots because we're all assholes and didn't give him one. So he's just going to get 2 cards again next turn. The fucking Green Blood Orphan dude has still got 2 on him, so he's just going to do it again.
Yeah, going to do it next round.
Yeah. Oh, Wamma, you poor sod. I don't know if Wamma's already got this achievement, so he's not saying anything, but actually he's just got another achievement here, which is called Stop, Stop, I'm Dead Already, where you can't satisfy a claim for something. So he's not been able to satisfy the military or the intrigue claim at all. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Wamma. I know that you did well on other games during the tournament, so I'm sorry that we got this one. I'm quite happy we did, because it's quite funny.
This is funny. Nice one, Vince.
Oh,
I like
dear.
It.
Oh, it's okay, Wamma. We love you anyway. We think you're awesome.
We?
Yeah.
What?
Sure.
Do we think he's awesome?
Wamma's just like, I'm not even going to bother to bring my cards. Wamma's like, yeah, you just do this. But Vince is like, no, I want to do stuff. Wamma's like literally in locations for him.
He's in full to-go mode now.
Oh dear.
Although if he had cards on the board, it would be, to-go mode, but unfortunately, no. That is comical.
Wamma's just like, fuck off! I didn't even pick up my cards, god damn you!
The way he picked it up and puts it down again. I love it.
Oh dear.
This is great.
Oh, Wamma.
This is Game of Thrones, ladies and gentlemen. You win or you die, and then you keep dying, and then you die some more because you can't take all this claim.
Oh dear, that was fun. I enjoyed the end of that.
Right, well, we better say goodbye. Thanks again to all of our Patreons for supporting us. We hope you enjoyed the video, and join us again next time for round 3 of the Brighton Charity Joust.
Indeed. I can't remember who it is, but I'm sure it'll be wonderful.
I'm sure it is wonderful. So, yeah, thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.